Ukwenza lo
Siyaduma.
Abatshali ayithemba nangenje kunasisa. Ukudla phela ngokunyama.
but bro ko allowed wenza lo wena.
Yazi yadlula vele uma ngifika lapha ngiyahlathisela bese
Yazi basi singakwazi ukubamba ukusambe nawe.
I guess
Aziyazi ba we can arrest you sambe nawe manje. It's not allowed lento yenzayo because abantu bangagula le. People can be sick. Yalo nto ayino chicken flu.
chicken flu.
You can't flat lelo.
Yes.
Uzobulela abantu where you from ekhaya. Where you from ekhaya? Ezim. Ezim yabona bra. You can't do le nto lena manje.
Yebo bhuti. Yebo. Yebo bhuti. Bakhona.
Sazibulala inkukhu zakho.
Yebo.
Yemhlakazi.
Yebo.
So le wena wazi so don't impound them. They must come to the party. The Minister of Home Affairs, DG Umakonde, I know him very well. I used to work with him. He's a very good guy. I think maybe this message has not actually gone to him. Your people are not doing the work. And with all this nonsense we're seeing here every single time, blaming us in terms of illegal foreigners and all of that, it's them that they're dragging their feet. I've asked them a couple of times to come and check to check on individuals who don't have any document to really process them. They say, no, you come, you must give us a notice, 2-day notice, 3-day notice. They don't even work at night. They don't work on weekends. They don't have tools of trade. So we don't have Home Affairs, man. Where is this Home Affairs you're talking about? Every single time, we're all going to be blamed with all this chaos that is happening here. They don't do their work. Home Affairs is not doing their work at all. None whatsoever. And I'm tired of this nonsense. Because we want them every single time to come to, because we find sometimes people who don't have any document. They must come in and process them. So everyone, they always come and cry us, but no one goes to Home Affairs. I don't know why. We've been sending requests. Said they're undocumented foreigners that you need to process them and check where they're coming from. And you need to check if, because we don't have those expertise, to check if individuals have documentation or not. Yesterday we did that rate, they were not there. So they don't work at night. They don't work, it's an 8 to 4, they leave. They don't even have cars. Sometimes we must actually give them cars. They don't have the resources. So what they want, and in some of them, I don't think that it's the fault of the workers on the bottom. It's the leadership. They don't have leadership because they don't have cars. They don't get allowances. They don't get like nighttime allowance. They don't get overtime, nothing whatsoever. They just been given 8 to 9. You want them after hours because that's where people are coming back for work. You can do verification. At the crucial time when you want them, they're not here. So it's not the officials on the ground. It's the leadership problem. They must throw in some resources on them. They must give them cars. They must give them some gadgets so that they can test the people. And then, again, when they have to go to SEPs, we must go direct SEPs every single time. Because when you take these, when you have to verify these, the undocumented foreigners, you must take them to SEPs. Now SEPs as well, they are overwhelmed. They say, then it's another. Then I have to call and call General Mtombeni. Mtombeni will actually have to force the station commander to comply because you cannot have this verification without SEPs. So you got two things here. People like, you must get in stuff. I tell you right now, I'm going to do it myself. I'm not going to have a plan and sit in some corner every single time you plan for a week for this operation. We're doing sport operation because we get tip-off right now. We must get on our butts and go and work. So they say, no, give me some time, 2 weeks or 2 days notice. I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. Hello, my name is Dr. Mzeni Chwako, the MMC for Public Safety in the city of Johannesburg, deployed by the Economic Freedom Fighters. We're here today at the inner city with the JMPD operations. They are here, TRU is here, the K9 is here. Also we've got the CCTV units, they are all here. So what we've been doing the whole night is to do the VISPOL, the visible policing within the city. We're inspecting the city, watching the city, inspecting to check if there are any areas, pockets where there's bylaw infringement. Find out the other area, there's rubbish in an area. So if we found rubbish, we take a location and send it to our colleagues and pick it up. Where we see that there's a drain that has burst, then we share the location to our colleagues at the GRA. We went from N Street, we went up to N Street, and then we went to Troy. So we went to Raima Musa, which was called JP Street. Then from there we turned at Troy, and then from Troy we're here now at the De Villiers Street. This is the area where you had people that were selling the second-hand clothes. This place has been cleaned right now. The matter, of course, the history of this area is that people went to court and all of that, say that they want to sell these clothes and all of that. So the city has implemented the bylaw enforcement. One of the things that they've asked them is that they wanted a receipt about where are they getting these things. And also some of the people who are selling in here, they don't have any papers, so which actually poses a risk in terms of the security within the whole country. But as you can see now, the area is actually clean. It is unfair that you find that there's a lot of people that are actually selling here. You find that you can't even walk. That the place is very dirty, it's congested, and then also that's where also the crime is actually quite high into this area. So this is one of the initiatives working with the city, the public safety, to ensure that we enforce the bylaw. We help other departments to ensure that these bylaws are enforced. JPD has been stabilized. We've appointed the chief. We've appointed the director for the bylaw. So the morale is quite very high. The TRU, they've been doing search and seizures. We went into other taverns, other areas that are not closing. They just keep on opening up until early hours of the morning, which those areas are the ones where the sources, the criminals are at. So we've closed most of those areas. So at this point in time, the JMPD will be continuing with the VISPOL, with the high visibility in the CBD. Of course, these operations are not going to be happening here at the CBD. Also, they are happening in the other regions. You've been seeing that JMPD working with the other departments like economic development, GRA, you name them. They've been helping them to enforce this bylaw. And also, there are areas you find that people are building shacks in parks, building shacks on the street. That is called pollution. It's land pollution. So JMPD moves in, they enforce the bylaws on actually that. So so we're here in the city, and we're going to ensure that the city is clean and it's safe. It is possible, it is doable. It's just that there is a political will to ensure that we keep this city safe and clean. Thank you. Thank you. You can see down there, there's JMPD units and all of that.